40% of daily actions are habits. Did you know that 40% of daily actions are automatic? Think about it. Almost half of what you do every day happens without even thinking. But here is the big question. Are these automatic actions helping you or holding you back? Hi, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me yet, I'm Leila. Let's learn, grow, and inspire together, one step at a time. Today, we are diving into Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book that reveals how a small, consistent habit can lead to extraordinary results. Let's explore how to transform your life, one habit at a time. Please grab a pen and paper if needed to take notes and jot down anything important. When you build good habits, you create a positive ripple effect in your life, but the opposite is also true. Bad habit can sneak in and pull you in the wrong direction. Key quote: success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. This means you don't need dramatic changes to achieve success, just consistent, small improvement every day. Overview of the book. Atomic Habits teach us that small incremental changes can compound into remarkable outcome over time. This book is all about understanding how habits work and how you can use them to your advantage. Key quotes: you don't raise to level of your goals, you fall into the level of your systems. Goals are important, but systems are what keep you on track. If your system is flawed, achieving goals become much harder. The power of systems. Forget goals. Focus on systems. Your habits create your success. James Clear emphasized that winners and losers share the same goals. What sets them apart? System. Focus on building systems that make success inventable and let your habits take care of the rest. Automation. Set up system that makes habit automatic. Example, save money by setting up automatic monthly transfer to saving account. The power of small changes. 1% each day leads to exponential growth over time. Clear explained the 1% rule. Improving by just 1% every day doesn't seem like much, but over a year makes you 37.78 times better than when you started. On the other hand, declining by 1% daily reduces your progress to 0.03. Practical example. Let's say you are trying to learn a new language. By improving just 1% daily, learning a new word for example, you make massive progress by the end of the year. Conversely, skipping practice every day leads to losing your skill over time. Here is another way to think about it. Imagine an ice cube sitting in a freezing room. The temperature rises slowly, degree by degree, but nothing happens until it hits 32 Fahrenheit. Key quotes: every habit is initiated by a cue. We are more likely to repeat behaviors that are rewarded. Core idea: the power of small changes. The importance of patience, consistency, and faith in the process when you're building habits. Key quote: small habits don't add up, they compound. It's the power of the compound effect. Practical example. Imagine you want to improve your fitness. Start with a 1-minute exercise daily. Over time, That 1 minute become a habit and you'll naturally build on it. The habit loop. So how the habits work? Clear explains something called habit loop, which has 4 parts. 1. Cue, the trigger that initiates the habits. Craving, the motivation or desire to act. 3. Response, the actual habit or action. Reward, the benefits that influences the habit. Key quote. Every habit is initiated by a cue. We are more likely to repeat behavior that are rewarded. Example. Let's say you want to develop a reading habit. Cue, place your book on your pillow as a reminder. Craving, you look forward to a peaceful bedtime routine. Response, you read a few pages. Reward, you feel relaxed and accomplished. The 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Clear introduces 4 key laws to help you create good habits and break bad ones. Let's break them down. The 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious. Key quotes. The first step of changing bad habits is awareness. You need to recognize them before you can change them. Habits are triggered by cues in your environment. If you want to change your habits, you need to start by becoming aware of them. Practical tip. If you want to drink more water, place a water bottle where you can see it, on your desk or kitchen counter. The visibility of the bottles acted as a constant reminder, helping you build the habit effortlessly. Techniques. Implementation intention. Clearly define when and where you'll do the habit. Example. Instead of saying, I'll exercise, say, I'll go for a 20-minute run at 6 a.m. in the park. Habit stacking. Attach a new habit to an existing one. For example, after brushing your teeth, you'll spend 2 minutes stretching. Make it attractive. Key quote. We imitate the habits of 3 groups: the close, the many, and the powerful. Practical tip. Surround yourself with people who inspire good habits. Join a community or follow an influencer who promote healthy living. Social influence. Surround yourself with people who already have the habits you want. Example, if you join a group of fitness enthusiasts, you're more likely to stay active. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter in the brain responsible for creating feelings of pleasure and motivation. Temptation bundling. Pair something you need to do with something you want to do. Example, only watch your favorite show while exercising on a treadmill. When you achieve a small goal, or when anticipate achieving it, your brain releases dopamine. This neurotransmitter gives you a sense of reward and motivation, encourage you to keep going. To strengthen a habit, try adding a small and immediate reward to your routine. Make it easy. Key quotes. Reduce the friction. Decrease the number of steps between you and your good habits. Habits need to be frictionless. The easier they are, the more likely you are to stick to them. Example, want to start meditating? Begin with just one deep breath. If you want to work out, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Reducing a small obstacle makes action effortless. Make it satisfying. Key quote. What is immediately rewarded is repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. Rewards reinforce habit. If something feels good, you're more likely to do it again. Practical tips. Cross off days on a calendar to visually track your streak. Visual tracking. Use a habit tracker to build momentum, to visually celebrate your progress. For example, check off each day you complete your habit. It's a small but satisfying reward. Example, immediate rewards. After completing a workout, treat yourself a healthy smoothie. Common challenges and solutions. Challenge 1, lack of motivation. Solution, start small that it feels impossible to fail. For example, commit to writing just one sentence if you are building a writing habit. Challenge 2, forgetting your habit. Solution, create an environment that supports your goals. Environment is the invisible hand that shapes human behavior. Real-life insight. A study shows that you are 57% more likely to stick to a habit if you do it with a friend. Challenge 3. Breaking bad habits. Solution, increase friction for negative behaviors. For example, if you want to watch less TV, unplug it and store the remote in different room. Shape your surroundings to encourage good habits and discourage bad ones. Example, keep healthy snacks visible and hide junk food. Make it unattractive. Focus on the downside. Example, calculate how much smoking costs you every year. Make it difficult. Add friction. Example, use parental controls to block distracting websites. Make it unsatisfying. Create negative consequences. For example, commit to donating to a cause you dislike if you skip a workout. Pledge to give money to something you oppose if you fail to complete your exercise routine. Key quote. The goal is not to read a book. The goal is to become a reader. Bonus insights. Identity-based habits. Focus on becoming the type of person you want to be, rather than just achieving a goal. The most effective way to change your behavior is focus on your identity. For example, instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, say, I'm a runner. The Goldilocks rule. Habits work best when they are at the edge of your abilities. Not too hard, not too easy. Example, a beginner tennis player should practice against someone slightly more skilled, not a professional. Practical exercises. First, write down a habit you want to build and define. The cue, what will remind you. The craving, why you want it. The response, the action you'll take. The reward, how you'll feel. Number 2, use the habit tracker technique. Track your progress for 30 days. Visual cues help building momentum. 2-minute rule is a great technique James Clear suggests. Start small. It feels easy. If a habit takes less than 2 minutes, do it. Want to read more? Begin to reading 1 page. This removes the pressure and helps you start building momentum. Newton's first law. Objects in motion stay in motion. Once you start, it's easier to keep going. The phrase means that the hardest part is starting, but momentum builds, making it feel natural. Key quote: habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Small changes might not seem impactful at first, but over time, they lead to significant transformations. Four ways to better yourself. Set realistic goals, invest in your health, embrace a community around you, consider what isn't working and make changes to it. Conclusion: small habits create big results, but the key is consistency. As Clear says, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Start small, build systems, and let compounding do the rest. Small habits, big result. Start today. Key takeaways. Remember, progress may feel slow, but success is just around the corner. Focus on systems, not just goals, and use the 4 laws of behavior change to create and sustain habits. Atomic habits are small, consistent changes, but compound over time to create remarkable outcome. Which of these atomic habits do you have? Let me know in the comment below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you get the best out of this summary.